All right, when it's time to set up your sheet sets, let's just turn those on. So you'll find if you click on them that they've already been preloaded with a title block. This is a pretty large title block, and you can see that also there's 11 by 17 that's preloaded. Neither one of these are going to work for us, so what we need to do is get in and change some of that. So we're going to go under Insert and Load Family, and we will look for under English Imperial, we'll go to Annotations. Oh, or we'll just go to English Imperial and go to Title Blocks, and we'll see a couple of we want this 22 by 34, and we're going to open that one up. And then we're going to replace our 30 by 34 with that one. Okay, so now we need to edit this. We only need a few things on ours, not all this stuff. So this is really set up for a true two architectural project. So we're not going to need a lot of it. So we'll go ahead and open it up. And we're going to begin to eliminate. All right, so let's just get rid of this piece for sure. We won't necessarily have clients. Won't need that. We will have the client's name. That can be me, your instructor. Project name, that will be whatever project you're working on. And then we'll hold on to sheet name. So we'll need those things. Date can be the date due. Drawn by, that will be, of course, you. And let's see. Checked by, that we really don't need. All right, so let's, in project number, that really is whatever you want it to be, and I'll go into how to change that here in a brief time. So I'm just going to really quickly start to edit. This really should be a design problem for you to solve. How you want to set up your sheet. I would think everyone should create their own logo. I'm going to insert the class logo, but I would assume that you guys would come up with your own. And I'm going to tend to kind of be a little bit more minimal with mine, and there's no other, this really should be a design problem for you to solve. You might notice I'm using this mirror draw axis. That is allowing me to select the midpoint and draw it without drawing an actual object. It's allowing me to create a place for mirroring information. So I don't know, I think I'm getting relatively close. Oh. Okay, so let's just load and close. Actually, I would tend to save this. So let's go ahead and save as it's a family, and I'm going to go ahead and go to my documents. Well, you should put a shortcut. And I'm going to save my title block kind of in this general area. Okay, so now we can load that in. And we should go to our first floor and go ahead and apply. Oh, there should be a new one. Yep, there it is. All right, cool. Now, okay, so here's where we have all this information that some of it we want to change and some of it we don't. So these two things, owner and project name. Owner was going to be your client, which is going to be me. Project name we need to change, so whatever your project name, if it's a coffee shop, put coffee shop, or if you have a specific name for your coffee shop that you're going to develop as you get into the design, feel free to change that. So we're going to go under manage, and we're going to go for project information, and in here we should be able to change a few things. So if this is you, student name, go there, literally your name. This will be mine. Maybe we go professor. No. Project name, so whatever your project name happens to be, is a coffee shop. And project number, I mean, it's 2021. It's my first project of the year. I might go with that. And so these things will change on any of the pieces. So in fact, so here we can see that author is something I can edit within this sheet. All right, so that's a little funny because you're going to be doing all of this. Now, if there's a project that you had other people working on, you would definitely want each sheet to be edited like this. So we don't want that necessarily. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go back into this file. We're going to take this out, and we're going to put in our own text. And so for you, it's whatever your name is. Obviously that is way too big a text. I'm going to want that to shrink down. To, let's say, try that. no, a little too small. So it's 1/8. And we'll want it to be right justified. And to align. And so now if we close that and load it back in, we're going to update the parameter values, sure, and you can see that now we have a permanent name drawn by in there. So there you go. That's your how to create your title block.